Everybody, I'm gonna take these off. I need to text a few folks. So, hello, hello. Hopefully, you can see me. I used a new instance, but sometimes it gets wonky. This is YouTube, y'all. YouTube can be a little wonky. Oh, hello, Jennifer and Apple Blonde. Okay. I am happy you can see me. I'm just texting a few folks so they know. Erin, hello, hello. Yes, the box is here. It's here, y'all. It took everything. I wanted to come straight home and just open this box, but my day has been so crazy. So I had to start work. To I woke up at 5 because we had to be at work by 6:30. James had to drive to College Station, Texas, because he's at this convention. Um, and so I was at the office very early, so that means um I had to I left early. But I left early than normal. Okay, that's better. The hair. The hair. I'm not used to this hair anymore. I'm not sure how long I get to go live today because I have children called my fur babies. Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Dave Higginbotham. And so they are normally with James in his room. But because there's so much stuff in this room, they're kind of roaming free. So I don't trust them like I should. So I'm going to probably make this live shorter than normal, but we have stuff to look at. So first things first, the big cool coach item will be last. This is an item I got from Japan, and I think it got from Japan. Yeah, I think it's one of those, international. Let me open it. Hello, Steph. I'm showing a few things. So today I came home. I was able to take care of the puppies. I went out to go get dinner and I wanted to go to the Cracker Barrel. Well, I went to the Cracker Barrel, but I didn't actually eat anything. I was looking at the merchandise. They had a great sale because it's the Cracker Barrel. And I got the things that are on sale. And then I looked at the restaurant and said, you know what? I don't want to spend an hour here. I want to get home. So I went over to the Chick-fil-A to go get a sandwich, and that's what I had for dinner. And good choices were made because I would still be at the Cracker Barrel waiting for food because it's such a. But let me show you. Hello, Brian. I'm so happy you're here. Hello, Steph. Okay, so this. Dun, dun, dun. This is from Japan. So this is from Disney Japan, and I have Angel, which is Stitch's partner, and I had to get these off eBay because obviously they don't have this here. So I was able to get this from a seller, and I'm super happy with them because I love Stitch Sorcerer's Apprentice. This is the coolest thing ever. This one was a bonus because it came as a set. This is the one I wanted. When we got married, we went to Disney Paris. In Disney Paris, I got really ill from Space Mountain, the ride. So James got me my Stitch Sorcerer's Apprentice. I don't know what's happened to that Stitch in like the 18 years we've been married. So when I found another one, I'm like, I have to have it. I have to have it. I know. Like they should make this and sell this one here. They really should. But for some reason, Sorcerer Stitch is a European and apparently a Japanese item. So that came from eBay. Let me see how much I paid for that. That was dun, 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 $21.84. So with shipping and tax, $30, $15 a toy. Fabulous. Very happy. Apparently this on here is 2,200 2,200 yen, but I don't know how much, the yen to dollar, I don't know. So I don't know how much those are in translation. But anyway, the other stuff I bought before I get to my big box is this. So in here at the Cracker Barrel, I got, look, it's a bat duck. Bat duck. I couldn't help it. I couldn't. It was 40% off. I'd never seen a bat duck before, and I just thought it was so ridiculously cute. So this had to come home with me. I know, I'm 5. I fully admit I'm going through my second childhood. So this is the other thing. This was 40% off. I'm like, really? 40% off? These are Jack Skellington pants. These are just, house pants. And yeah, these are just loungy house pants. They're not like wear to work pants. Well, at least not my job. My job can be casual, not that casual. Jeanette says, "Oh, Steph, today is my 18th wedding anniversary." Yes, Steph, awesome. Mine was on the 6th. Congratulations. Oh my God, I know, a bat duck. I know, right? I had to, and it was 40% off, and it was only like $8 to start with. Yeah, Cracker Barrel. So then I got this because I had to. It was 40% off. Perfectly spooky season. I have my own tie-dye black Snoopy shirt. And then one more thing. So this last thing I got was this. And so all 4 of these items cost me $60 because this was 50% off. I'm like, I don't know, and I don't really wear hoodies like this type of hoodie, but it was so cool. Oh wait, it says cool dad. I guess I should have read that. I just saw Snoopy and grabbed it. Well, I'm still wearing it. I don't care. So I'll just say I grabbed James's sweater and he doesn't fit because it's about 2-3 sizes too big for him. So anyway, that was my haul, and I'm going to put this to the side, and we're going to open the big box. Yeah, it's for James. It's actually for me, but he might wear it. He wears a size large, and that's a men's 2XL. Okay, this box I was a little more nervous about since you look at this box. Now I can't blame this on the shipping department. I am blaming this on Amazon. So this came from, I think, UPS or USPS, and Amazon did delivery, a heavy item delivery. It says heavy on the box. They put that heavy box on top of this box. So we're just going to open it. It's going to be fine. But I was very upset when I saw this box because I know it did come that way. I know that it was because of the Amazon dude. But luckily it was taped well enough. Yes! It is a huge box for something that's not, a fraction. Dun, dun, dun. So this is Big Booty Judy, Jackie's version, because it went on sale for like a hot second, and they sold out off the 40% off sale. I think you can still get the Juliet, and you can still get the Gramercy tote, maybe, but this sold out. And I've already seen a lot of people just bought it, and then I've already seen people kind of, when they got it, they're like, okay, it's too big. Kind of like what I did with the Gramercy was, okay, it's too big. I'm going to move this down. Sorry, my computer got rearranged a little bit yesterday, so it's kind of James added different things, and yeah. Anyway, let's show you what this looks like. Factory wrapped. Yeah, so this is on a payment plan, y'all, because even 40% off this bag is expensive. I mean, expensive. I don't know if I would ever buy this full price. And I know people have, and I'm pretty sure Winnie did. This was $695, $700. Now, I can't say I haven't spent $800 for a Coach bag. I have. So, but I also know I regretted it. So I'm much happier at 40% off. I love the color. I love the color. You know how I feel about blue, and you know how I feel about Coach doing blue. They make beautiful blue bags. So while I did return the Gramercy because that one didn't work for me, and it was the grain of the leather. Okay, let's take a look at the grain. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is better. This is full grain. Okay, this is the same leather grain as the Gramercy, and this one, luckily, is a smoother. There's a little bit of texture to it, but it's smoother than what I had in the honey-colored Gramercy. But on this side, the back side, there's a lot of texture right here that's more than I expected. If all of it had been this textured, I would be a little cranky. But most of it is actually in a good where I'm okay with it because I really like a smooth leather. And I've been spoiled by Dooney and Burke's Florentines. Point blank, spoiled. So when I see I have an expectation for leather that is more of the glove tan leather, less of the natural gray. But when you get large pieces of leather like this, it's hard to get that type of consistent graining because it's such a larger piece of it's a piece of a larger real estate. There's more real estate. Um, and okay, I'm undressing all of the little pieces because there's no way in the world this is not staying with me because this is gorgeous. We're gonna go right into it. I don't care. Oh wow, this is so cool. This was the bag that got Winnie out of the mini bags, guys. When she got Big Booty Judy, she said mini bags who? And then she's moved on. I never thought Winnie would move on from mini bags ever. You know, for as long as I've been watching Winnie, she's been a mini bag girl, but she's moved right into big medium bags right now. Um, and I think a lot of it has to do with she's going back to the office. So when you go back to the office, your needs change. Oh, Susie, hey, I love that bag. No way I can afford right now with. Oh, ouch. That's rough. Susie, that's rough. Yeah, no. The full transparency, this is on a 12-month payment plan. I can't afford it either, even though it was but I don't have that expense facing me. It didn't stop me from jumping on the opportunity to buy it on a payment plan, and also that's why I returned the Gramercy because I could have put both and just kept both on a payment plan, but I'm like I don't want to be indebted that much. So here's the dust bag, about 1,000 layers of tissue in here. This is well packed. No fear, this is very well packed. Let's leave the desiccant packages in here. Um, and let's get all this. There's an interior dog leash clip for your keys on the inside. I did not know that detail. That's not something I had noticed people talking about. Um, well, I'll be honest, I haven't seen very many people buy this bag and talk about it on YouTube. I've seen more people show that they have it, but not actually do full reviews on it. Um, so I'm still undressing it. There's a lot here. Mine is some texture too. Gorgeous. Yeah. The texture is okay, but the texture I had on the Gramercy was not okay. That was almost a downright pebble. And I was not happy with that because I have the Day Tote by Coach, and that Day Tote by Coach, that's a pebbled leather, and it was so much like that Gramercy that I was like, no, the Gramercy. Honestly, my Gramercy could have been called pebbled leather, not not full grain or natural. This is called natural grain, which I'm not sure why, other than it's different than the glove tan. Wow, this is really hard to get unpackaged. I know people say that a lot, but it's this belting loop with the plastic that's really hard to get open. Un I mean, I was wondering, you ever wonder if this is how they ship it to us? Do you think they ship it to the store like this and the sales associates have to unpack each individual? You can imagine how much packaging waste they have to go through when they're opening a shipment if this is what these bags normally look like from factory. And I'm assuming they look like this even when they ship in store because why would they make it different? Okay, so let's get this Awesome. Amazing. Wrapped up like a mummy. Wow. I just want to play with my bag. Let's get all the things unhooked. This little loop right here is notorious for slipping off the belt. So I like to just take them off to start with because it will just I normally always carry my the longest what do you call it, the longest setting anyway. So let's take a look. So I don't actually need the keeper to do a keeping thing. So let's put this here. So I have actually been using the same bag for 3 days, which is virtually unheard of for me. I love that bag so much. I have literally used it 3 days. And if if it wasn't for this bag, I probably still would be in that bag. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, okay, let's get the tag off. There's no way in heck this is ever being returned. I can't believe anybody getting this would say it's not would return it. I can imagine it's mainly the size, but I'm a large person. So even though I'm short, I'm round. So and because I'm heavy, I can carry off large totes. No problem. But I know if you're a petite person, this could be overwhelming. And while it can look cool, because I think a 40 is a great size bag, um, not everybody likes a 40. I'm all in for the large bag. Even though I can't carry a lot because of my shoulder issues, I carry the same amount of stuff in my bags. My children are getting in trouble, I can tell. I don't know what I'm gonna find when I go leave this room, but it's going to be something naughty. Um, because I just heard somebody yip, and that's normally not a good sign. I have Ava out there chaperoning. She's the smart auntie, but my two children get in trouble, and Ava just watches them. Ava will just watch them get in trouble. She's like, "Okay, now we're fully naked, yay!" Oh wait, okay, cool. Yep, they're yipping. They're like, "You left me alone. You left me alone." Look how beautiful this is. Let's see, what am I missing? Um, I love I know a 40 is awesome. Um, thank you for thumbing up the lives. The slouch is everything. So I haven't seen the new Rogue, the slouchy Rogue yet, and I want to see it. Um, but okay, where's my bag of today? It's underneath this pile of paper. Okay, I have literally been in this bag for 3 days. This is a crocodile or alligator bag. Literally, I have been in this bag for 3 days. I love this bag so much. If it wasn't because Judy showed up, this is my big booty Judy, I would not have, I would probably still be in this. But the problem I have when I fall in love with a bag like this is that, something I didn't understand about crocodile or alligator, it's probably alligator, is that it's lightweight. Yo, out of all my leather bags, I did not realize that reptile, especially alligator, is actually lightweight. It's lighter than my equivalency of of this bag in leather. Uh-oh. Yep. This live is not going to be long, y'all. I have some more stickers to give Dee Dee. I ran to the outlet. I didn't buy anything, but I almost bought something, and then I talked myself out of it because James actually said, "Jackie, it's not." Actually, here's the deal. I was taking this. I had this bag with me, and it's really hard to compete with greatness when you have this um, with you, which is one of like the best bags ever made, um, because, well, it's the color and it's alligator. Oh dear, what are you two doing over there? Okay, we're gonna have to go see what Miss Wednesday is doing because she is the vicious one. And here we go. This is my oh, and this is an apple um charm. I got this from Marshall's for $30, guys. Only 30 bucks, you know? And I was at the Coach store outlet, and she said this looks just like the one that they sell for like 200 bucks. And I said, "Really?" And this is literally $30 on sale. Actually, it was less than that. I think I got it for $15 on sale. Um, so this is my beautiful, beautiful Empire 40. So I have a 40. I also have a 26. I think it's called the 26. I have this one. Ignore this crumpleness. And I have this one. So for comparison, big difference. Huge difference. I actually don't mind the zipper. It's not much different than at first I thought I would mind the zipper. Now I do prefer this one a little bit more because it has a zipper here, but it's like two side compartments. Where this one is just an one open cavity. Once you open it, so you can just leave the zipper open and just use it as an open tote, which I will. Um, but for people who don't feel comfortable doing that, it's easy to zip up. And especially with a big tote, because sometimes you sling it behind you and then you don't, you're not really paying attention. And yeah, I get it. So anyway, I need to go check on the dogs. And tomorrow James comes back, but he won't get back until like 8 o'clock at night. He will be very tired, and I will be home with the dogs tomorrow all day because I will be working from home to chaperone them because they cannot be trusted. Cannot be trusted. Anyways, I wanted to share my joy in this bag, and I love it. Where's the Empire 40 come from? This came from the Coach. Katie, it came from the Coach outlet. It was 40% off. They're sold out. I'm sorry. They sold out within like, I don't know, a day. Basically, I bought it. Um, the Coach groups, if you're about Coach, you need to join some Coach Facebook groups. The women on this Facebook group, they know. They know when things go on sale. 5 a.m., they're posting. They're like, go to the outlet. They have XYZ there. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I bought this bag. I don't know how long it was there for or how long it took before it sold out. But I know I was talking about it for a couple hours. And then the next time I talked about it, it had sold out, you know? So, yeah, this bag is awesome. I love navy. This color blue is my thing. It does have a little bit of that eat your hand kind of thing because of the zippers. But if you don't have it's not as bad as like an Antigona or like the Junie Satchel. They all kind of do that when they have a zipper like this. But if that is a problem, you can't fix it. Cool deal. I think I remember seeing something about, yeah, it was 40% off, but even at 40% off, this sucker was expensive for me. It's on a 12-month payment plan. Yeah, I keep saying you're not going to see as many unboxings, and that's true because James and he wants me to only get things I truly, 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 truly love, not just like. So I have so many bags at this point that they all compete with each other now. So even though I have two empires, I don't need a third, you know, and I don't need, I love this. If this had been honey, the color honey, I probably honestly wouldn't have bought it. But because it was this blue, I had to have it. And it's the 40. I love a size 40. Anyhow, I'll keep talking, and the dogs are fighting now. So I gotta go check on see what the children are up to. I'm pretty sure what's happened is somebody got into something they're not supposed to, and somebody's fussing at somebody else because they want in on the deal. So anyway, bye guys. Wait, end live stream.